just got my Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Copperhead in from Amazon. Let's crack it open. Greetings, toy heads, and welcome to another episode of Go Figure with me, your host, Eli Williams, here on the Digitally Rebastard Network, the action figure show about news, reviews, collecting tips, customizations, kit bashing, everything that goes into this fun, nerdy hobby that you and I both love. And in this episode, we're going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Hasbro G.I. Joe Classified Series Copperhead. I had this on pre-order from Amazon since I didn't need to get it from Hasbro Pulse, because that's what I do now. Try to avoid doing pre-orders with Hasbro Pulse because they tend to drag their ass, and I've got still waiting on my pre-order for the Celebration. I believe it was a Celebration Revenge of the Jedi Darth Vader. Still haven't shipped it to me, but I did get this from Amazon. Let's take a look. Here we've got more of the windowless packaging, which is allegedly coming to an end. Looking at the box, we've got a picture of, I don't know if that's a digital, I don't think that's a digital render. I think that's an actual picture of the figure. And then we have a little bit of artwork there, picture of the accessories. On the top here, warning, choking hazard, don't put Copperhead in your mouth, probably cut yourself on the knife there, or the machete. Ages 4 plus, plastic-free packaging, G.I. Joe Classified Series, G.I. Joe Classified Series, Cobra Copperhead, Cobra, Hasbro. On the side here, we've got, he's number 72 in the series. And then we have the little QR code with the symbols on it for GIJoe.com, so you can like scan that and see all his abilities. Here on the side, more of that artwork, 72, G.I. Joe. On the back, we've got a picture of the digital rendering and information on the accessories and where they go and how they work, that's interesting. Jibbery jabbery legal jargon, ages 0 to 3, you know what that means.
If your child is not born yet, they shouldn't play with these toys.
That's right, you're welcome. And more jibbery jabbery legal jargon, Hasbro logo, and then on the bottom we've got even more jibbery jabbery legal jargon, multilingual plastic-free packaging, Houses of Klingon, and barcode. And we're ready for Trusty. Phew! Let's let Copperhead out. I was very surprised to see them make this figure so soon, considering this is a figure that came with I believe it was the water moccasin vehicle. It kind of stunned me that they decided to go with this so early on. Is this the bag? Yeah, this is the bag. We can just dump this stuff out. Is it a bag? I don't think it's a bag. Can I get this open? Yeah, it is a bag. These tissue paper bags are kind of weird. Okay. And this is another one that they have them tied down, which is really, really... I don't know why they do this with some and not with others. It's really kind of weird, but easy enough to cut them out. So, do that real quick. And pull him out of there. Okay, take this stuff and just set it aside. And Copperhead is ready for the pedestal. And here we have him on the pedestal. Let's take a look at the accessories. First off, we have a little pistol here. That is, it is all in black. No paint apps on it, but it does have the hollow barrel. So you can put, I believe it's got a hollow barrel. You can put effects in there. Yeah, just a little. I was going to say, I thought that was a Walther E38, but no, it's not. Not sure exactly what that is. Looks like a sort of like a P38, but not exactly. But yeah, just a little pistol there. And then we have another pistol, which does have paint apps, and it is a very, very long-barreled revolver. Again, has the hole for effects in it, but has a black handle, silver paint apps on it, and a scope up on the top. Sort of like a modern, almost like a modern-day Han Solo kind of thing going on here. Really slick-looking pistol. I love it. I really like it. I can tell right now I'm going to be very happy with this. Just the few seconds of handling him, taking him out of the package. But yeah, that one apparently, that one must go in this right here, which is a back holster for this gun. But here's something that troubles me a little bit, and I saw it also on the holster for this gun, is that it has that little strap with the push-in little tab that doesn't seem to work very well. We've seen it with the Indiana Jones series. And yeah, it's trying to get, well, I guess I got that snapped in there. I don't know, it popped out. So I may end up just cutting that off. I don't know that I need that. We'll have to see how that one functions. But yeah, we've got it's got a little place here on the outer side of it, where you can see some ammo with some paint apps there on the bullet tips. But yeah, this slides in, and then that goes on his back. And then we have a sort of machete right here with a black handle and silver paint app all down the entire blade. Very shiny silver paint app that they put on that. Look at that. It's even got a blood groove right there on either side. Very, very, very interesting. And then he has a scabbard for that on his belt. And then here we have Copperhead, Dave Copperhead. No, not his name. I really liked this figure. I had this and the water moccasin when I was a kid. He stands at approximately between 6 1/4 and 6.5 inches tall, right in there, right in that zone. Just pretty much, I guess you could say that's, well, yeah, almost 6.5. Looking at the sculpt, they did a pretty damn good job of replicating the original Copperhead. He looks pretty good. He looks pretty darn good. It's a shame that we don't have the vehicle, because that was a cool vehicle. I remember I took it over to my friend's pool because it did float, because it was a boat and everything. And yeah, he ended up his metal, the metal in the screws and everything on him got rusty from being in the pool so much. But yeah, they really did a good job with the dark green and the light lime green. I've got the Cobra, silver Cobra paint app right there underneath on the chest. I mean, he looks. This is probably one of the best recreations of the original figure that they've done, because it looks exactly like him. You got the little padded, armor padded look to the inside of the legs there, and a little bit on the outside with that green textured ribbed scallop kind of look. And then you've got the flat green with the wrinkles, almost like a teal, but kind of a teal, cross between teal and dark green. Really cool. We got a battle harness here. Going all around to the back, and then you got the hole in the back for the holster. Got the silver buckle there with the black belt. Then you've got an outside black belt going around for the scabbard, and then a leg holster for the pistol. Going down to some black combat boots. This guy is definitely ready for some swamp warfare. Without a doubt. looking at articulation, we've got a neck going with a ball joint going into the upper torso with a dumbbell going up into the head, giving us all the way around with the head, pretty decent down, not too bad up, lots of tilt. With the arms, we've got butterfly joints on the shoulders, as well as a shoulder hinge going all the way up, smooth joints, as I've usually been getting. Well, then he also has these little armbands on too that I neglected to even notice with all the other stuff that's popping out of this. But we've got the arms, the shoulder hinge, arms all the way around with a bicep swivel and a double elbow. Ooh, this one's a little tight. Let's move that armband a little bit up onto that bicep so I can get this. There we go. Double elbow, pretty much right to there because it's catching right there. Down to a wrist swivel with an up and down trigger finger on the left, and then also, let's move that one up. I can see where those are going to be a problem, wanting to slip off all the time. And then also a trigger finger on the right as well. Down to an ab crunch hinge halfway down the torso, giving us some pretty good forward and back. And then we have the ball joint mid-torso for some hula hoop and some waist swivel. Not a lot, though. It's catching right about there. I guess you can if you force it a little bit. I don't really want to force it. And then we have legs all the way out to there. Drop down ball joint. Love it, love it, love it. Got a thigh swivel and a double knee going right to there. Is about as close as we're getting on that. And then down to a boot swivel with detents on the feet and a forward rocker on the feet. Let's get him geared up. We'll put this on his back. Get that in. Boy, that does not want to, that peg does not want to go in that hole. That's interesting. That is really interesting. I may need to, yeah, it's wanting to scrunch up because this is a soft rubber. I may need to open that hole up a little bit before I can get that in there. That's, yeah, a little bit of a problem. And let's see, we got the machete, which goes in that scabbard right there on his waist. And then we have the pistol going into this holster here. Here, we'll put this, we'll put the machete in his hand. And I'll have to work on getting that holster on him. So yeah, I really dig him. I like him a lot. Pinless joints, really nice. Has he got a tattoo? Yeah, he's got a tattoo on his inner arm on there too. I just noticed. I didn't see that before. Lots of little hidden things on this guy. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. Let's get him off the pedestal and we'll line him up with some other nefarious characters and see how he scales up. All right, here we've got him with the Hasbro Star Wars The Black Series, Return of the Jedi Deluxe Boba Fett, the Hasbro Indiana Jones Adventure Series Walter Donovan, the Hasbro Marvel Legends Series Retro Comic Ultron, and the Mattel DC Universe Classics Copperhead. I had to do that. You know, you don't get many opportunities to have two characters named the same from two different universes, but this is one of those days. All in all, I'm pretty happy with him. I like him a lot. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I would give him 9 out of 10, but I don't like the flaps with the tabs to lock your weapons in. Like I said, I'm probably just going to cut those off. Take a pair of fingernail clippers and blip, blip, and get rid of them. I don't see the point of them. They need to make the plastic a little bit more, or at least the tab a little bit more rigid, so it pops through the hole. It doesn't work. It's not a good mechanic. Other than that, out of the park. Fantastic. Drop down ball joints, double knees, double elbows, bicep swivel, dumbbell neck, trigger hands, boot swivel, waist swivel. It's got it all. It's pinless. So about the figure, no complaints. Just a complaint about the 2 holsters. I would have gave it a 9 out of 9, but they dropped the ball, I think, on that one. So you lose a point. 8 out of 10 is still pretty good, and this is an awesome figure. So that'll do it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Smash that bell so you can get information on all the good things coming out of the Digitally Rebastard Network. You all have a great week and a great day. I'll see you next time. And until then, don't forget to get your figure on. Take care.